Russia agreeing to this kind of a quote-unquote deal.
Okay, Gilbert Doctorow, what do you make of what is going on?
When you repeated what is commonly said now, that the ball is in the Russian court, that's dead wrong. The ball is in the American court. And there may yet be a deal over a ceasefire, but it has nothing to do with anything that mainstream is now discussing. It has to do with what you and me and everyone else doesn't really know fully, because it's going on behind closed doors. It is what Witkoff was doing yesterday in Moscow. And what we're talking about is, again, to go back to the start of this discussion, when you mentioned the new Cold War, it's about ending the new Cold War. That is what the Russians want. And everything else is details. The Russians' position, which CNN tells us has been changed and has become an obstacle, is nonsense. The Russian position today is exactly what President Putin declared very precisely when he addressed the Russian ambassadors in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in June of 2024. It is, we will stop fighting at once if the Ukrainians remove their troops from the 4 oblasts, regions, which have been integrated into the Russian Federation. It is that Ukraine be neutral. It is that Ukraine not allow any foreign military installations on its territory. These are unchanged conditions. They are not making the situation worse today. They're simply reiterating why Russia got into the war to start. And Russia will not leave the war if these issues are not addressed. I believe they are being addressed quietly, behind closed doors, as is normal diplomacy. The fact that we don't know the details, well, that's the way life works. I'm not bothered by it. I don't think it's a hindrance. And I think it's premature to draw any conclusions on whether Donald Trump's team knows what they're doing or not. I tend to believe that they know what they're doing.
Okay. Ambassador Kapoor, it is now being reiterated every